Hey there, good afternoon. Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Julia Kwedi. Got gorgeous beach weather out there here in the coastal bend. If you like that summertime like heat, that is well baked into our forecast for us this week. Right now, taking a look at our live stand Dollar City Sky Cam over in Port Aransas. Can only see maybe a few cars out there with some folks taking advantage of the summer-like weather. Gorgeous blue skies and, of course, ample sunshine that's going to add towards that heat that we're feeling all across the coastal bend. But first, let me make note of one important note. We did say that we will be looking at near record or record-breaking high temperatures here in the forecast this week, and today we did it. We ended up having a tied record high temperature here in CCIA, having a temperature of 93 degrees, matching our old record set back in 2024. So again, these well above average temperatures are set to continue for us this week, but again, that summertime like heat, making it for oppressive weather if you're not careful and making sure you're practicing heat safety. You just need to make sure you have that top of mind for us in the forecast right now, as things will continue to stay in this fashion. Here in Corpus Christi right now, seeing our drop in our temperatures now towards the upper 80s at 89 degrees, but still feels like 98. And looking at locations in neighborhoods west of 281, you can see you guys are still looking at your temperatures, your air temperature specifically, still above the triple digits, with your feel like temperatures still towards that range as well. So it's still very much necessary for have those heat alerts continue to be in place, specifically those heat advisories that have been in place until at least at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Will continue to be in place until 8 o'clock tonight. As you can see, all these areas and counties in the shade of orange, you guys will all be experiencing those feel like temperatures ranging from 110 all the way up to 114 degrees for at least 2 hours or more. Most areas looking to be longer than 2 hours for the remainder of our afternoon. So again, keep practicing heat safety throughout the remainder of our day. And as we look ahead towards tomorrow, because that heat risk, even though we have some locations having along the coast under that minor risk, majority of us are under that moderate zone for heat risk today. And that only looks to worsen ahead for tomorrow. Going to see more inland neighborhoods and counties in the coastal bend under a major to extreme risk. So that's level 3 out of 4 for heat danger in the forecast. And then looking ahead towards your Thursday, more of us will be under that major risk for heat danger, as we'll see that extension of oppressive heat with that increase in moisture and humidity, thanks to those southeasterly winds that have now started to come in full force. That's only going to add towards our humidity, therefore increasing our feel like temperatures to remain in that dangerous zone that we found ourselves to be in for today. So right now, speaking of those winds, they're going at a pretty gusty pace, upwards around 20 miles an hour throughout portions of the coastal bend. That's going to be a continuous trend for us this week, at least until your Friday. We'll still see those winds clocking around 20 to 25 miles an hour with wind gusts upwards around 30. But again, with this weather pattern, we see this ridging that's going to continue to be impacting us here in South Texas, causing us to see this repeated weather pattern this week of intense heat, dangerous heat, that's going to lead to these near record or record-breaking high temperatures that like we experienced today and that we could experience ahead for tomorrow. So we'll have a forecast high temperature of 96 degrees tomorrow on your Wednesday. Could be just shy of our old record set back in 2024 of 97 degrees. And again, another repeat of that fashion potentially ahead for us on your Thursday. Now, again, I don't want to harp on it too much, but it's just making sure we're driving this point home. You want to make sure you continue to practice heat safety, because that dangerous heat that I mentioned with those near record breaking temperatures, that's just our air temperatures. It's not how it feels towards your body. We'll still be having those feel like temperatures into the triple digits. So make sure you take all these tips to heart and practice them to keep yourself safe throughout the rest of this week as we take a look at your 7-day forecast.